No politics on here. Because just like WoW, we're a politics-free zone. The reason I'm saying this, obviously, you'll have heard this already. The thing I have to talk about today, I can't not talk about this because it's made me so angry. I cannot explain to you how angry this has made me. You know, I've played this game for... Hang on. 16 years, okay? Since Wrath of the Lich King, okay? This one video game. I am a gamer, right? I've had a Game Boy, I've had a NES, I've had a SNES, I've had an N64, I've had a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've had an Xbox 360 and whatever the fuck the Xbox is now. I can't even remember, like Xbox X or whatever. I'm sitting here in front of a fucking PC with a 4090 in it, okay? I am a gamer, I am old school, I've played a lot of video games in my life, all right? The reason I'm giving these credentials right here is so that you can believe me that it's coming from a loving and good place when I say gamers are fucking idiots. Like, among the most stupid people in the entire world. And I'm using the word gamers to be very clear here, okay? Like, a gamer is really cool, like me. Like you, Thundoes, like any individual person in this chat, right? A gamer is a cool fucking dude. Like, you know, ripped, attractive, sweet-smelling, knowledgeable on a wide range of topics and subjects and conversation topics, right? Gamers are fucking idiots. And like, particularly in the last couple of years, I feel like gamers have become more stupid in the last few years. And that's a shame, isn't it? And I think, you know, often the WoW community makes me just go, oh yeah, these are my people. My people right here. My people. The WoW community is often the kindest, loveliest, like most sincere, beautiful community in the world. Oh my God, I wouldn't have been in the community for so long if that wasn't the case. I've met some of the most wonderful people I've ever met in my entire life through the WoW community. I've met some of my best friends ever through playing this video game. Obviously, the community is wonderful, but there are times, aren't there? There are times when it doesn't exactly cover itself in glory. Okay, so, and I think the comments on this story, I'm going to go as far as to say that I think the comments on this story are the most stupid I've ever seen the WoW community be. I can't remember a time when I've been more disappointed with the stupidity of, like, people commenting on some WoW news. It's some of the comments on this are mind-blowing, like mind-blowing in how they willfully misunderstand what even happened. And I don't know how we got here. I don't know what this is. Let's read the story first of all so we know where we are, right? And what's even going on. Kamala Harris campaign live from Azeroth presidential rally livestream hosted by Preheat. For the first time ever, World of Warcraft will be featured during a national election. It's not actually the first time ever, but whatever. As the Kamala Harris campaign for president hosts content creator and mage guide writer Preheat during a rally tonight in Arizona. As reported by Wired, Preheat will be streaming World of Warcraft on presidential candidate Kamala Harris's Twitch account. So we probably should read the Wired article. I can't be bothered though, because this is the Wowhead article is where most people got this news from. So, you know, this is what we're going to take it from, okay? Most people in our community got it from anyway. Preheat will be streaming World of Warcraft on presidential candidate Kamala Harris's Twitch account during a Tim Walz rally in Arizona. There's a fucking word salad. Playing World of Warcraft and providing commentary in an effort to connect with younger, disaffected voters. Now, a number of thoughts spring to mind upon reading this news. Thought number one, what the fuck younger voters are they hoping to attract? Like, whose fucking idea was that? It's like, dude, how are we going to get these disaffected younger voters? I got it. World of Warcraft. And Volts is like, oh yeah, man, that's my boy. That's the game. Get him in. Get him through the door. Get him in with the promise of WoW, and then sell them on communism, which is, as we all know, is Volts' thing, right? Absolutely. So it's like, you know, get them in with the promise of WoW, and then poison, get the political poison in their ears, right? So yeah, I guess in voting terms, maybe anyone under the age of 40 is young, but yeah, it's interesting. That was my first thought, my literal first thought. My second thought was, this is cringe as fuck. Obviously, like, it's always cringe as fuck when political candidates get involved with video games, right? You know, I almost prefer it when political candidates say that video games are bad and try and blame bad things on video games, like Trump does, than when they try and pretend that they like video games or care about video games. I think, like, pretending to care is even more cringe. Like, you know, at least Trump, when he was like, I blame school shootings on violent video games, and his team literally put out a video compilation of violent video game moments, and he tried to like blame school shootings on that shit. That's evil and bad and wrong, okay? But it's not as cringe as this. This is some cringe fucking shit. Like, it's cringe. My third thought is, who the fuck cares? Like, you know, wow, awesome. I wouldn't do that. I certainly wouldn't go to a fucking, so you're for Trump? I do not vote in the US elections, so I don't have to vote for any of those fucking shit shows. Like, I don't have to vote for the racist psychopath or the genocidal maniac. So I'm fine, man. My hands are clean. This is like, right? But the thing is, right, this is cringe as fuck, obviously, but who cares, man? Who gives a shit? Like, so what? It's a streamer going on someone else's stream to try and do their bit to help support a political party that they support. And, you know, in a land of free speech and free, like, expression, you might not agree with that guy's politics, but surely no one would disagree with his right to express those politics, right? You might judge him an idiot for having those beliefs, but surely I don't think anyone is saying you shouldn't express those beliefs. So what is this not, before we read any comments? This is not Blizzard or World of Warcraft doing literally anything. This is not Blizzard getting involved with any political campaign. This is not World of Warcraft getting involved with any political campaign. This is a streamer going on someone else's stream, and they just happen to be playing the video game that they play, which is World of Warcraft, which it's legal to do on a stream. Believe it or not, I have never asked Blizzard's permission to play WoW on this stream because I don't fucking have to, because that's not how fucking stream works. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Can you imagine, like, if like, tactically, literally anyone streaming World of Warcraft on Twitch right now were considered representatives of Blizzard and Blizzard's political affiliation? Can you fucking imagine? Yeah, the streamer's right. Let them do what they want. So I don't know anything about Preheat. I know that he tried to sue some dude, which was also cringe as fuck. Seems like he might be a bit cringe as fuck. I don't know. But anyway, so like, at no point during like this tweet or the headline of the article or the article itself or the original Wired article, at no point is it suggested that this is a Blizzard-sanctioned event, or that it's something Blizzard have put into the game, or that it's something WoW are doing. At 0 point. There's no way you can take that from any of the things we've read so far. Shall we read some of the comments? I literally play the game to get away from reality, but reality is finding its way into WoW. Willing to bet that this stunt will create some division in the community. Proof is in this thread. Sad. Why is that Blizzard's fault? Why are you blaming Blizzard for that? What the fuck? How does a streamer who you don't watch, going on a stream that you don't watch, bringing real life into your video game? How is it doing that? How does that work? No! And I'm sorry, I'm done with this shit. I've had this all day. You are an idiot. This is absolutely cringe as fuck. Correct. I am so fucking proud of the comments on this post. Louis, you're a fucking idiot. This just alienates at least half the community, if not more. I mean, probably true, but probably not half of Preheat's community, right? Who, if they follow him, probably have, like, you know, are at least tolerant of his political views and at most completely agree with them, right? Wowhead has gone woke. WoW is dead. WoW is dead because someone is playing WoW on a stream. WoW is dead because someone I don't agree with politically is playing WoW on the stream. Don't worry about short-term or long-term optics. They're going to ban and mute anyone who disagrees. Now, if they're talking about the political stream, probably yes, because I think you should ban anyone being a prick in your stream. But I think the Pun King thinks they're talking about Blizzard here. I feel like the Pun King thinks they are talking about Blizzard. Keep real-world politics out of games. These people literally think that this is like a Blizz-sanctioned event. I think they're talking about Wowhead. I don't think they are. And anyway, it is like legitimate WoW news. Like, if Trump was playing WoW on stream, that would be WoW news, and I would want to know it, even if I don't support Trump, right? That's like, it's WoW news. That's WoW news, right? Of course it is. Like, it's not bringing politics. It's not Wowhead bringing politics into the game by reporting on, like, interesting news, right? And also, there's a whole lot of people basically, like, grifting off this and making money on this right now and lying about it and saying that it was Blizz sanctioned and that I've seen people in my own comments saying that this was on World of Warcraft's official Twitch stream, which is shit that people are just making up. Okay, there are people doing right-wing grifting on this right now and lying about it. And if Wowhead didn't report it, then the only way you'd be hearing about this was from people lying about it. Like, you need to have a legitimate news source on this as well, you know? Like, people play WoW to escape real life. Politics has no place in WoW. It's not in WoW. You're a fucking idiot, Christian Ambriz. I'm really sorry. You're a fucking idiot. Nope, we go to Azeroth to leave this Earth behind. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. The amount of people who genuinely think that this is like Blizzard putting this into the game is... I have to wonder what is fucking wrong with you people. What is fucking wrong with you people that you think this is a Blizzard thing? Like, I am so sad that you people are such fucking idiots. Why are you so stupid? Why are these people so stupid? I honestly don't think that I've ever seen the community be this stupid about something before. Trump has streamed on Twitch before, though. That isn't Twitch supporting one party or another, right? Yeah, exactly. And it's certainly not the fucking game that he played, if he did play one, streaming on Twitch either. Exactly. Like, and that's the thing, you know? Like, I can talk politics when I'm playing WoW on my stream. No one thinks that that is Blizzard endorsing those politics. You can have people on Twitch saying the most Nazi fucking shit imaginable while they're playing WoW. No one thinks that that is WoW or Blizzard endorsing those views. And it's idiotic to think that Preheat going onto anyone's stream is doing that either. You know, of course it's not. He's not affiliated with Blizzard. He's not employed by Blizzard. He's not doing it as part of an official Blizzard event or organization. Like, you know, it's insane. And some of these comments are wild, but it gets worse because, you know, That's just like your basic level idiocy, okay? That's just being a little bit stupid. That's just going, I have not read the headline properly. I've certainly not read the fucking article. I've just assumed something with zero evidence, and I'm treating that as fact, and I'm getting angry about it. That is incredibly stupid. Don't get me wrong. That is so fucking low IQ. Yeah, I'd expect nothing more of you, Thunders, honestly. That is so low IQ that it's almost painful. However, this is a different level of idiocy that we're going into now. Okay, so I tweeted about this because you have to tweet about it, obviously. It's the news, right? You know my views on it. I think it's cringe as fuck, but I'm not going to lose any, like, pubes over it. And my tweet was this: this is not WoW putting politics in the game. Blizzard had nothing to do with this event. It's literally someone you don't like playing the game, which is fine, but nothing to do with the game. Which I think is a pretty clear tweet, right? You know, just in case, you know, if you'd seen the WoWhead article and you were a bit stupid and you didn't understand it, okay, and, you know, maybe you replied to it angrily, not understanding it, okay, maybe then you come across this tweet, and this tweet very explicitly clarifies, no, this is not a Blizzard event. It's not anything in the game at all. It's just someone playing the game on stream. Would you like to read some of the replies to this? Shut up. It's definitely bringing politics into the game, and you're only engagement baiting. Fuck you and your commie followers who all have TDS. This tweet has been deleted, but it was a take. Now, obviously, a lot of these comments are going to completely agree with me. So this comment did not turn up when we were looking through comments just now, but I loved it so much I had to put it in. I am so proud of these comments. No one wants your bullshit politics in your games. They go to escape reality. You guys are huge dumbass hypocrites. Maybe you guys should be taxed to high hell. And it's like, why are you this dumb? Why are you this stupid? Why are you so angry at Blizzard that a completely unaffiliated streamer is going and doing some political activism? Like, Jesus Christ, yeah. Nothing hypocritical about a very right-wing person calling for taxations on corporations, though, is there? At least this guy's not a fucking hypocrite. I just don't believe in high taxes for corporations, except corporations that I think are woke. But yeah, I have to say, I mean, I do agree with the second half of his tweet, but that doesn't take anything away from the stupidity of the first half of his tweet, okay? The duality of man. This dude got so angry, he actually angered himself into half-decent politics for a second here. Also, I've got to say, dude, if you do want Blizzard to be taxed, you should probably vote Dem. Like, if it's true that you really want Blizzard taxed, I mean, neither of them are really going to do it, but the Dems probably have more chance, right? I think we've decided who you're going to vote for. Surely you would have the same opinion if it was the other party being broadcasted. No party is being broadcasted! They're broadcasting on their own Twitch channel. Like, that's like going online and being like, I fucking hate you, Blizz, because I hate Taliesin, and I hate that you're broadcasting him on his Twitch channel. Why, Blizz, why do you keep broadcasting Taliesin on his Twitch channel? Why do you keep doing that? Jesus fucking Christ. No, Air, no. You are a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I can't pretend these people aren't fucking idiots anymore. I can't pretend that these people aren't stupid. They are. They're the biggest idiots I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. It's not WoW putting politics in the game. It's the politicians using the game we love for political purposes, yes. And players shouldn't tolerate that. Fine. It's disingenuous of you to say they are just playing the game, but that is just what they're doing. Like, you can make your decision on how you feel about that one particular streamer and that one particular political candidate based on those actions. A, you can't expect everyone to have the same opinion as you on that. And B, what the fuck? What's that got to do with us correcting people about this not being a Blizzard event? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Kamala definitely plays fucking Resto Shami. Yeah, you know it. This isn't a stupid comment, but I'm going to read it anyway. I'm not from the US and I don't care, but my POV, it looks like Lee Chung's situation, but some people find themselves on the other side. So just to clarify, he's talking about when Lee Chung went on a Hearthstone stream and said, free Hong Kong, which we all agree was a very bad punishment that he shouldn't have got. as predicted, by anyone that thought about it rationally, it had nothing to do with China or Tencent, and it was literally just someone working for Blizzard, like HR or whatever, who decided on that punishment because they didn't find the behavior appropriate, as Schreier has like clarified in his new book with his interviews. But yeah, it's not the same though, because that was an official Blizzard stream. That was an official stream that he said that on. So it's not a comparison at all, because we're talking about someone streaming literally in their own fucking time, nothing to do with WoW, not promoted by WoW, not on a WoW channel, like doing his job and going streaming on someone else's stream. Well, they wanted to send a message with it. Yeah, but that's what you always want to send a message when you ban someone. Yeah, absolutely. That would be the case if you ban someone for saying the N-word as well. Like, and you know that I agree with Lee Cheng. You know that I literally took the mic up to people who were saying the same thing in the WoW Q&A, right? And by the way, I got into zero trouble for doing that. I didn't get in trouble for wearing a Free Hong Kong pin as I was doing the WoW Q&A. I didn't get in trouble for allowing people to say Free Hong Kong on the mic on the BlizzCon live stream. I didn't get in trouble for interrupting someone as they were making a question so I could walk across the room and take the mic to that kid, who's turned out to be a right fucking weirdo, actually. So he could say Free Hong Kong. Like, I got into no trouble for that. But if I was taking part in like a WoW event, and I was doing an official interview on their official channel afterwards, if I had stopped as host, if I had stopped someone talking, if I had encouraged someone to say Free Hong Kong, as the hosts on that broadcast did, then I still think it would be wrong for me to get in trouble, but I wouldn't be surprised if I got in trouble in that situation. Does that make sense? Punishment in that situation is kind of meaningful to the stand that I would be making. Like, my stand in that situation is more meaningful because it's so obvious and expected that I would get punished for it. Does Blizz have the ability to tell a campaign not to promote a game, like how musicians tell campaigns to stop playing songs? Well, here's the thing. When musicians tell campaigns to stop playing songs? They can't. Because basically no musicians own the fucking rights to their songs. So all of the times you see people on Twitter going, well, Trump's in trouble now for using our song. It's like, no, he's not. They will have paid the license from the people that actually own the license to that music, and everything's fine. Like, if he hasn't paid the license for it, yeah, then he's going to be in a very, very small amount of trouble. But that won't include not being able to play the song anymore. He'll have to pay a small fine. Like, people don't understand how shit works. And likewise, you can't stop people streaming your game. You can't do it. Like, Blizzard literally, like, the only way Blizz can stop someone streaming their game is by canceling their account and banning them from the game. You can't stop someone streaming your game on a live stream. It's just, you just can't do it. It would be an issue. A, it would be an issue for Twitch and not for Blizzard. But B, like, Twitch can ban certain games, I guess, but why would they? I haven't seen Blizzard promote the rally, so why is this an issue? Why indeed? Why indeed? But wasn't it on the World of Warcraft Twitch channel? No, it wasn't. But people genuinely believe this because we've gone into, like, and here's the thing, we've gone beyond the people just misunderstanding this and getting angry about it phase now. Now we are well and truly into the right-wing grifter phase on this, where people will just be telling lies about it. People who know that it had nothing to do with Blizz. People who know that it wasn't promoted on Blizzard on WoW's Twitch channel. Like, who will just be lying about it for money at this point. And that's why it's important that the real story is on Wowhead and is on Wired or whatever. Because that's how you make money on the internet. Tally included, without which he doesn't get paid. No, but I'm not spreading disinformation about it, and I'm not lying. There's a huge difference. There is a huge difference between someone telling the truth and reporting news and someone lying for money, and I can't believe I even have to explain that. Who's this fucking bot? He was obviously paid. Question is, was he paid? Or was Wowhead paid? Now, this is a very, very stupid comment on many different levels. Do you remember when I said that we're onto the stage now of people will just start lying about this? It's not just that. It won't be people just lying about it. It'll be people trying to argue that the thing they were angry about wasn't the thing that they were obviously very angry about, okay? It's called a Mott and Bailey. They went out, like, you know how a Mott is like a castle up on a hill, and then like the Bailey is a more difficult to defend wall around the Mott, right? So what you do is, with a Mott and Bailey argument, is you make a objectively incorrect or inflammatory or very extreme argument, and then when you're challenged on that argument, you retreat to a completely different argument, which is much easier to defend. That's what's known as a Mott and Bailey argument. And you're going to be seeing people do this a lot with this subject right now, okay? They were wrong about this being a WoW endorsed event, or this being something that was happening in game, or this being Blizzard promoting voting or voting for a certain candidate. They were wrong about that, even though they very, very clearly commented that that was happening. And when they've been challenged on that, and called fucking moronic ignoramuses who can't fucking read, probably because they're so blinded by their own hateful politics, when they're proven objectively wrong about that, they retreat into a completely different argument that is easier to defend. J.K. Rowling does this all the fucking time. You know, someone on Twitter will be like, I fucking hate trans people and we should kill them. And like J.K. Rowling will be in the comments like, yeah, I support you, friend. You're brilliant. And people will be like, J.K., I don't think you should be supporting someone saying that they would kill all trans people. And then J.K. Rowling goes, hey, I'm supporting her because of the work she does with children's charities. What? I'm not even allowed to support. She's just looking out for women's rights. I support her because of all the work she does for women's rights. Like, people do this all the fucking time. And that's exactly what Sean Clark is doing here. He was obviously paid. It turns out he probably wasn't paid, because people aren't usually paid to take part in political rallies, because it's usually something people do for free. So that's probably wrong, but even if it's not wrong, it just doesn't fucking matter, because, like, if I take a fucking Squarespace spot, does that mean, like, that World of Warcraft support Squarespace? Like, no. No one's like, I can't believe WoW supports Squarespace over any other internet provider, like web page making site. I use it all the time, as you can tell. Because I saw an advert of them on Taliesin's channel. Like, no one thinks that, you know? Accepting money off of a company to advertise them on your stream or to appear on their stream for money still wouldn't make this WoW doing the thing. Still wouldn't make it the thing. It's completely irrelevant. The question is, was he paid or was Wowhead paid? This is stupid as well. Again, it wouldn't fucking matter if Wowhead were paid. Who fucking cares? Because again, they can do anything they want. They can advertise whatever they want, and that doesn't reflect on fucking WoW just because they're reporting WoW news. It's a completely meaningless thing to care about or argue, but also it's fucking stupid because no, obviously Wowhead weren't fucking paid for preheat to go on a fucking stream and play WoW. Why would you pay Wowhead for that? Why would you pay Wowhead for that? Why would you go, I want to get this guy preheat on our stream. I better go to fucking Wowhead and ask if we can give them some money for him to do that. Why would you do that? That makes literally zero fucking sense. It's the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. These people are so fucking brain dead. Sean Clark, you're a fucking ignoramus. Wow, Wired might have got paid, I guess, but again, who cares? How does that prove the initial point that WoW is putting politics in their game? How does that prove it? It doesn't. It's a classic Mott and Bailey. Classic Mott and Bailey. Like, they've shown their entire ass by saying something completely false and going, WoW are putting politics in their game. And when that's been easily disproven, they've gone back to a much more defensible argument, but which isn't related of, yeah, but who got paid for it? Irrelevant. It wouldn't matter if I got fucking paid for it. It wouldn't have made your initial point any less stupid. And that's why you shouldn't engage with these people. You should just call them fucking idiots and move on. Wish I could take my own advice on that. I love this comment though. Oh, to say this isn't political is hopefully ignorant. It's not political on Blizzard's part, okay? Which I think I made pretty fucking clear, right? To say this isn't political is hopefully ignorant. No one cares about your politics. The game is a sanctuary. It sounds like B. Weaver does care about other people's politics quite a fucking lot, though, doesn't it? I'm not sure that B. Weaver actually doesn't care about other people's politics. It sounds to me like he cares about other politics quite a fucking lot. It sounds to me that all someone has to do is be someone who plays WoW and go on a political rally, and this dude shits fucking blood about it. It sounds to me like he cares more about other people's politics than basically any other politics. This game is a sanctuary, a fantasy away from the real world. Trying to merge the two is the definition of worlds colliding. Well, it's cringe on the Democrats' part, but again, Mott and Bailey argument, because the thing we're talking about is people blaming Blizzard for this. Like, very, very disingenuous argument here. I'm sure you all are nice people like most, but there's a clear, correct position here, and it's not this. I fucking dread to think what he considers the correct position to be. Like, is his position that he thinks independent streamers should not be able to voice political opinions? Is that his clearly correct position? Is it his position that he thinks people should have to get permission from WoW before they're allowed to stream WoW to make sure their values align? I disagree. I think that's very dumb. I didn't say it wasn't political. I said it wasn't Blizzard being political because they haven't done anything. This isn't something that's been added to the game. Now, there's a reply on this I haven't read. What's the betting that he goes even more into Mott and Bailey here? Completely, like, disregards the point that I've been making in every single tweet and gets angry and, like, about a completely different point that he's brought up. That's fair. B. Weaver just fucking knocked it out of the park, mate. B. Weaver grew and learned. That was a bigger fucking plot twist than Sixth fucking Sense, mate. I was not expecting it, but I'm totally here for it. I'm not an American, and for the record, I think all American politics are a circus, purely and exclusively, but not understanding that Blizz clearly had to sanction this is wild. Static. I have to ask, how the fuck do you think Twitch works? I'm sorry, can we just go and have a look at Twitch right now? Let's go and see Twitch. Let's have a look. Let's search for World of Warcraft on Twitch. There are currently 37,000 people playing 37,000 people watching World of Warcraft at the moment, but there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. What do you think? At a rough estimate, how many people are playing WoW right now? Hundreds. Hundreds of people playing World of Warcraft on Twitch right now. And Static, on the internet, in their infinite wisdom, thinks that every single one of these people has been sanctioned. Static thinks that every single one of these people has been through some kind of vetting process and has been officially sanctioned by Blizzard Entertainment. This is insane. And presumably, they think that's the same for every game, right? Presumably, they think that's the same for League of Legends. Every single person playing League of Legends right now, which is probably thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of people playing League of Legends on Twitch right now, has had express permission to do so. Does this person think that before he goes on stream and plays WoW, Asmongold gets permission off of Blizz? And therefore, anything that he says on stream, any political opinion he makes on stream is like sanctioned by Blizz? This is madness. This is insane. That this is out of all of them, this is like the wildest take of all. This idea that not understanding that Blizzard clearly had to sanction this is wild. And then I'm a bad person, obviously, because I'm trying to obfuscate it. Asmon doesn't play WoW. Asmon's had more views playing WoW in the last year than I've had in my entire career. I mean, he doesn't play WoW, but, you know, he gets a lot of views. And he has played WoW in the last year. He plays WoW, he just doesn't fucking understand it. Come on, man, stop being this dense on purpose for the sake of argument. This person who thinks that all people who stream WoW are officially sanctioned by Blizzard thinks I am being dense on purpose. Okay, this is going to be a weird one. Nothing wrong with him playing and giving his personal political opinions, correct? But he's not streaming from his own account, correct? In fact, he's streaming on the current presidential candidate's Twitter account on behalf of their vice president's rally, correct? Who isn't even paying him, correct? That's the issue. What's the issue? Wait, I'm just like, what the fuck? It's objectively sleazy for the creator to make some quick cash and politics to inorganically drive uninformed young voters into their camp. Again, I'm not going to pick up on the use of the word young here, okay? But no. And like, if all of this is true, it's objectively sleazy for the creator to make some quick cash and politicians to inorganically drive uninformed young voters. Again, that doesn't mean that Blizz is putting politics into the game. I can't cope with all these people making up stuff. Like, this Mott and Bailey thing is insane. Like, making a statement, being proved wrong about that statement, and then pretending that you are arguing something completely different all along. It's insane. I can't believe this actually fucking works for these people. And I might add, if it was the other way around, a supporter of Trump did a sponsored WoW stream, Blizz would go out of their way to unequivocally distance themselves from the stream event. Blizzard haven't done anything to promote this event. They've done nothing to promote this event. It's got no promotion or endorsement from Blizzard at all. So there's no double standard. This is fucking insane. These people are idiots. These people are fucking idiots. And I swear to God, oh my God, I've seen some bad days in the WoW community, right? I've seen some days where people are just willfully stupid. But this, today, I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. I wasn't online for Gamergate. You know, that I wasn't like an internet personality during that, and I wasn't really, you know, doing a lot online in those days. I was like blissfully offline, so maybe it was worse then, right? But this is insane. This is like so low IQ. This is so stupid. It's actually making me really sad. It's like, yeah, that thing you've made up in your head would be a double standard, but it's not what's happening. It's like, you can't tell me this thing that I've just made up isn't a double standard. And it's like, yeah, you're right. That thing would be a double standard. I'm really sorry, Fused. No, that's a terrible, terrible take. If Donald Trump tried to do this, we all know Blizz would have unforeseen maintenance during the whole live stream, lol. I disagree. I don't think if Donald Trump streamed WoW to potentially millions of people, I don't think anyone in Blizz would be like, oh, we've got to shut that shit down. We can't have that guy bringing millions of eyeballs to our game because he's a fucking idiot. And the evidence for that is that they don't shut the game down when Asmon's playing it. So it's not being dumb. Oh, this guy's a piece of work. You're going to like this one. It's not being dumb. Clearly, if Blizzard wanted to keep politics out of the game, they wouldn't allow the game to be streamed for a political campaign. Indirectly, Blizzard is giving this the okay. If the Trump campaign did this, they would say, we do not support this, etc. So I think of all of the comments on this. I think of all of the wonderful, beautiful nonsense that people are like spouting out of their drooling mouths on this. This is my favorite type of comment. The idea that Blizzard like endorses this tactically by allowing it to happen. Either they've sanctioned it or they've given permission for it, or, you know, they haven't like taken the game down while it's happening and stuff. And I can see there's a reply on my reply to this, and I can't wait to read it because I haven't read it yet. So you think people should only be allowed to stream WoW on Twitch if they get Blizzard's permission first? What a stupid idea from a stupid moron. Okay, so right, okay. I probably shouldn't have put that last bit in. And the reason I shouldn't have put that last bit in was not because it's not a stupid comment from a stupid moron, but because now his reply only needs to address that. Like, there's a very high percentage chance that his reply is going to only focus on the fact that I called him a stupid idea from a stupid moron and not address the thing I've said. Like, I've given him a free out here. He's going to do the thing that the right wing always does of going, oh, wait, what's that? Wait a minute. I still got this clipped somewhere. Hang on. If I can't find it straight away, I won't bother. Hang on. But
you
stating,
I'm not
hold up.
No. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Wow.
You said no.
Right.
You are lying about me saying like
wow.
that it's entirely this thing.
He told me
you
to
are
shut the fuck
saying
up, dude.
that I'm saying something extreme when I'm
He told
not.
me to shut
I'm
the fuck
saying
up,
it does
dude.
both.
Oh, wow.
Like, you're pretending that I'm saying it's purely this thing
Wow.
or purely that thing.
Look,
you're
the victory
imposing the
pose.
extremity on the thing. I never said anything.
Get a blowy
extreme.
pose.
Dude, you're the extreme thing. Again, if you allow me to speak and you don't get emotional.
I told him to shut the fuck up in a heated expression, and like all people like this, he pulled the whole, oh wow, oh so emotional. Why can't you just be calm and reasoned like me? Why can't you just be civil in this conversation like me? You think that makes you look good? No, not in a vacuum, no. But when you compare it to like what I'm responding to, because when someone goes like this, oh my God, why can't you be calm and civil? It doesn't hold quite as much weight when just before they were doing this.
You would be able to follow along much better in this argument. Taliesin, you are a fucking moron because you lie through your teeth. You just invent shit. You how fucking bonkers you are. Oh my God, this guy is nuts, bro. Taliesin, you absolute fucking cretin. Like, holy shit, bro. What are you talking about, you fucking idiot? Taliesin has proved first and foremost that he doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on in life. Taliesin being the smartest man in the fucking room. Let's go. Taliesin, this guy should stop streaming. What the was his point? Wait, that's enough brain damage for today.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
No. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Wow.
You said,
Wow. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think you do look pretty bad if you pull the whole, where's the civility after that? Yeah, I think you do, actually, yeah. Wow. And that's the thing, right? That's why I put this cut together, because you would never see that bit before if I hadn't. You know? Like, someone would cut it and someone put it on the internet, and just like you did, having seen it completely out of context, they would go, well, Taliesin comes off really badly there. And like, because that's what people do on the internet, right? And I think it's like, boop, it's important to show the context of these moments, right? And I think that's very important. Anyway, sorry, one sec. So that's why I keep it. That's why I keep it, just in case anyone ever wants to bring that shit up again. And Akalon knows I've got it. And that's exactly what I expect to happen here. Now, listen, I've been surprised once already. Maybe I'll be surprised again because, you know, I think that this guy is going to only reply to me calling it a stupid idea from a stupid moron. Maybe he'll surprise me. Maybe he will actually address my point. So you think people should only be allowed to stream WoW on Twitch if they get Blizzard's permission first? That is clearly not what I said. Yeah, it is. I was pointing out the hypocrisy. Wait. You think people should only be allowed to stream WoW on Twitch if they get Blizzard's permission first? I said in reply to, if Blizzard wanted to keep politics out of their game, they wouldn't allow the game to be streamed for a political campaign. So you're saying they shouldn't allow it to be streamed? That is clearly not what I said. I think it is what you said. And to be very fair, he didn't comment. He didn't address the insult, and that's really good on him. But also, he's a lying liar who's lying. He's a big lying liar. Yeah, no, he did very, very explicitly say that. You must be mentally disabled. Holy. Mentally disabled. Now, does this person mean I'm mentally disabled and holy? Or Did he have a seizure before he managed to finish the sentence? He did not reply to my response, so I think he might be dead. Blizz obviously knew this was going to happen, and instead of putting their foot down and stopping it, they're allowing it. Okay, 2 very stupid points on this so far. 1, the idea that Blizzard knew about it. Why? Again, this idea that, like, before we go live, we fucking, like, call Blizz and tell them? Oh, Ian, Asmon's on the phone again. Oh, yeah, Asmon, go live. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, sure. Don't say anything political, though, Asmon, okay? Yeah, sure. Like, a fucking idiotic point to make in the first place. And the idea that instead of putting their foot down and stopping it, stopping what? Do we actually think Blizz should, like, not allow their game to be streamed on certain Twitch channels? Like, that is A, something they do not have the power to stop, because only Twitch can do that. And B, something that would be outrageous if they ever did. Yeah, Twitch can, but we're not talking about Twitch, Rizvir. Blizz obviously knew this was going to happen. Blizz have no power to stop this. Twitch can. Twitch can cut off any stream they like. But let's see how high the fucking bar on that is. Twitch, you fucking suck. Twitch, you suck so much fucking balls. You're the worst company in the world. You make Blizzard look like fucking Mother Teresa. You suck. You give me fucking piles, Blizz. You give me heartburn. You make me shit actual blood from my actual ass. You suck so much, Twitch. I hate you. I think I'm okay, you know. I think it's going to be all right. No, Blizzard have absolutely zero fucking power to stop someone streaming their game like on Twitch, beyond like banning that person's account. That's literally it. Ooh, this post is from an account you muted. Shall we? Shall we? I'm an extreme conservative. I will not vote for Harris Waltz, but I also don't care about this event at all. I'll still be... Okay, I'm unmuting you. Well done. We've had a few unmutes on this stream so far. Why do you care what people say about the orange cunt and the black... Wow. Ooh. This person's getting banned just because my life's going to be much better without them. Don't need that person. You coming on Twitter and have to defend Blizzard is the tell. They paying you to do this? If you consider stating an obvious and objective fact as defending Blizzard, defending Blizzard, then that should tell you something about your criticism of Blizzard in this case. Shut up. Oh, this is the guy who deleted his first one. He defeated this one. He deleted this one. He's back. He's back. He's back. Shut up. It's definitely bringing politics into the game, and you're only engagement baiting. Fuck you and your commie followers who all have TDS. It's the same post. It's the same one. I still don't know what TDS is. I still don't know what TDS is. Put a 1 in chat if you're one of my followers who's a commie. That just means you like Coronation Street, right? I think that's what it means. You probably like censorship. You're the fucking one that's upset about someone expressing a political opinion. Wait, the very angry man is angry that someone is expressing a political opinion and goes onto someone's Twitch to go, you probably like censorship. Both sides of this petty as fuck. Just Love Baby, how is my side of this petty as fuck? How is me pointing out that people are mistakenly saying that this is a Blizzard endorsed event? How is me pointing out that that is not the case? How is that petty? How is that petty? A genuine question, because I want to learn, I want to grow as a person, I want to be a better person. How is my tweet correcting like the misconception that this is a Blizzard endorsed event? How is that petty? Being correct isn't all that matters. Imagine just ignoring the entire convo because there's no winners. You aren't going to change minds. Wait. I see a bunch of people saying something objectively false and being wrong, maybe not on purpose, okay? And someone saying, I can't believe Blizzard sanctioned this and this Blizzard put this in the game. And I go, oh no, don't worry. They didn't put it in the game. That's wrong. That's a misunderstanding. And you think I shouldn't do that? And you think to do that, to correct someone on a perhaps honest mistake that they're upset about? That's the thing. We're talking about people who are upset about this. You know? Like, someone's upset that this thing has happened. Okay, so let's put this the other way around. If I was upset that this has happened, if I was like, I can't believe Blizzard had done this, this makes me so angry, and someone went, oh, no, Tally, that thing hasn't happened, don't worry, I would be happy that someone had told me that. I'd be like, oh, good. Oh, well, I'm glad the thing that I was angry about hasn't happened then. I would want it not to happen because I was angry when I thought it had happened. And now knowing that I was wrong and that it hasn't happened has actually made me feel a lot better and like literally made my life better. But you think that person was being petty? I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, you know? But I have to say that I disagree with you on this one, fam. I have to say that on this case, I disagree with you. If I was really angry that something had happened, but I was wrong and that thing hadn't happened, and someone told me that, no, Tally, that thing hasn't happened actually, I would be glad. I'd be glad that A, I was better informed, and B, more than anything, I'd be glad that the thing hadn't happened that I was angry about. You know? That's great. That's really good. Do you really believe you're correcting people will make them go, oh, I was wrong, you're right, I feel better now? Wouldn't it make you feel better? If you read a tweet online saying that your mum was dead, and that made you really upset, and a doctor came in and said, oh, no, don't worry, your mum isn't dead, wouldn't that make you feel better, knowing the truth? The thing that you didn't, the thing that was not true that made you really upset, wouldn't you want to know it wasn't true? I'm so confused. If someone was like, if I read online that the world was going to end tomorrow, and like someone, and I was like, I can't believe the world's going to end tomorrow, and someone was like, it's not going to, Tally, don't worry, I would be happy that someone had told me that. I'm so confused by your stance on this. Do you think we should let people believe false information that makes them upset when all we have to do is tell them that the thing isn't true and tell them the truth, and they would be happier because the thing they're upset about isn't real and hasn't happened? You know, it's not about winning. It's about like, no, don't be angry. Don't worry. That thing that you're upset about, it didn't actually happen. Everyone's going to be happy about that. Not you. Then why are you fucking saying it to me then? People like to say sometimes that I am like this really nice character on videos and that the real Tally comes out on streams and I'm really aggressive and, you know, like kind of, you know, political and stuff. But I've got a massive reveal for you on stream today. The massive reveal is that they're half right, but actually the Taliesin on YouTube videos is the real Taliesin. That's my real personality. And actually this Taliesin you're watching now, this is a character. Like, if you're trying to find one of the Taliesins which is a character and which one is real, then go with the one on the videos, because this Taliesin is a character right here. Because if I actually said what I was thinking right now, I would get banned from this platform. And the fact that I haven't ever been banned from this platform shows you that if there's ever any platform that I'm presenting a character on and not saying what I think, it's this one. I love this one. I'm not going to apply to this one, but I love it. Blizzard is woke as fuck, and many liberals, I don't put companies and politicians conspiring together. Let's look at Twitter when Jack Dorsey was running Twitter and the Twitter files. This person needs a good sit down. Blizz are nothing to do with this event. You don't honestly believe that, do you? Yes. I do not believe that Blizzard had anything to do with this political rally. Like, they just did this spur of the moment. No, they didn't do any... What? Wait, Tally, stop. Tally, you don't honestly think that anyone just plays WoW spur of the moment? You're telling me that Asmon went on stream and played WoW on stream and there was no conspiring with Blizzard about that? You're telling me Asmon hadn't had it planned all along that he was going to play WoW? It wasn't some part of like some fucking long game? I don't fucking buy it, Tally. Imagine that. Holy fuck. Like, what do they think is going on here? These people are insane. Why defend it then? Defend what? You know it has nothing to do, but I'm not defending it. I'm not defending it. I'm pointing out that people who are angry about it being a Blizzard thing in game are mistaken. Right, so why is Wowhead reporting it? What a fucking terrible idea. I don't know, man. Why is the WoW news site, Wowhead, reporting that someone played WoW on Kamala Harris's stream? Why would they do that? Like, why would a WoW news site do that? And by definition, anyone reporting on this is endorsing it, right? By definition, anyone, like, by this definition, anyone reporting this event is endorsing it. So any right-wing grifter that makes a hate video about it is endorsing it. Just absolutely insane logic. I'm sure there are loads more comments on here since we've been reading them for like 2 hours, but I don't have the mental fortitude to do it. It's absolutely insane. And to go back to the original point, I am just like at a loss today, honestly. I actually genuinely cannot fathom the depths of stupidity on multiple levels that I've seen people in this community sink to today. Like, the lack of comprehension, the utter willingness to be, like, incredibly angry about something which is not only, which wouldn't actually be a big deal even if it were true, but also isn't true. and then the constant like scrabbling in the dirt to find something, anything that you can still be angry about in this. Or just like them literally not understanding the clarification and what is actually happening, even in the face of multiple people explaining it to you. I honestly, I don't think I've ever had a day where I've just been like, why are people online so stupid? I don't know why you even give these people your time and attention. They are part of the WoW community. Every single comment we've read out here is by someone who is a member of this community. You know, these aren't like, I'm not going after people who, you know, I share no interests with just because I want to find people saying stupid stuff. This is people replying to my own tweet. You know, these are people who consider themselves gamers. These are people who consider themselves like, you know, the same community as me.